used to work with a big company as EXP Realty, so they give us the choice that all this company don't give us. So to bring things under us and whatever they produce to work with, we can be able to also revenue share. So yeah, that's pretty much the thing. Is based on Palm Beach. In fact, I have a couple of people from Ukraine. Very interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Nice.
yeah, they're from Boca Raton, and I definitely would love to present, especially my clients, the concierge option. If you can
Yeah.
tell me, briefly, and you can have, maybe you can show any presentation that you have.
Yes, of course. I do have a presentation to show. Let me see. I'm gonna try to share my screen. You should be able to do so. Give me just a second because here.
Absolutely.
And give me a minute recording.
Thank you.
Give me just a moment. I'm trying to figure out.
Got it.
Do that for you. Okay. Okay, give me just a sec. I don't know why it just stopped over here. Anyway. Okay, I won't be able to put it in here. I was thinking just to share my screen so you can see that. Let me see.
That would be great. I wonder if we can do this. Perfect.
Okay.
It's interesting. That's happened to me.
Okay.
Okay, just give me a second before you start. Let me see what I can do here with my screen. We are Google Meet. There you go. There you go. Okay, so now we go.
Yeah, perfect, perfect, perfect.
God bless
Okay.
America.
Let me try to do it here. I got it. I put like share the screen, but I don't. Most open the screen. Okay. Do you see my screen now?
No, I only see your beautiful face. That's all I see.
That's great.
Sure.
It doesn't gonna not gonna give us what we need. Okay, present now. It should work now. I probably just denied the access for the screen just in my laptop. So
Okay.
good. How many people are in your team?
We have right now we have 9 only, but we are working on getting the 2000 this coming year, 2000 people on there.
Wow, it's a
Yes,
lot. It's a lot. It's a good thing, you know. I'm
absolutely.
really happy about it.
2000
Select
people.
that. Entire screen. Great.
You know, things happen when it's alive. Don't worry.
Oh, it's like
Okay, there you go. I see something here. Oh, you left? Okay. So let's do something. Let's wait until
it's like my computer was blocking share, like the screen share, and I don't know why it just doesn't allow me at all. Anyway, would you like me to send you the presentation via email on a PDF file?
Send it over to me or via chat here right now, and I open for you.
Perfect.
So you can go through and we can go together. Okay.
Yeah, that'll be great. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Because I would like you to see what I'm, showing here.
Absolutely.
Okay. Share. Okay. It should work over here as a PDF. I probably will be more productive on my email. Give me just a second.
You got it.
So it's always like this. It's always working like this. That when you're trying to do something good, it's not.
I love it. I agree with you. I mean, good people connected, no normally. So there is something. I have a call, by the way. A call. Call means that a call means that I have a call to help people, right?
Yes.
And then and that call, you're part of that as well. Your company is amazing. I've been, tracking and saving PDF and all those beautiful presentation and beautiful homes that I would love to sell and leave as well.
Yes, yes.
I since you guys start up, I remember when you and I have an interview, an EXP call in Miami Beach, and I asked you how long has been this company on, and you told me, I think you told me 2008.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
Would you please check your email? Will be better. The PDF file is really big. If you can open your email for the presentation, I just sent you the PDF file, so you will be, more understanding what I'm talking about. It's like, I would say big document. Probably this was the issue here, but it's okay.
Okay, I don't see you coming from where association member. There you go. Okay, it just came. Okay, no problem.
Amazing, amazing.
Yes, something came up. So,
perfect.
let's open it for you. Okay, let me see if it's like you want me to put the name, I guess, but I'm gonna skip this. Okay.
Yeah, you can skip this, it's fine.
Yeah.
So in general, what's most important? Yes, the company was developed in 2008, and as you remember, it was the big, I would say, crisis, right? When everybody had some troubles with understanding what's going on with the market. So at this time, our founder decided that standard traditional real estate sometimes doesn't work, and that's how concierge auctions started to exist. So in 2008, they created the company, and since then it was working mostly online via digital platform, which is incredible because in our days, we would like to be more progressive, right?
Okay.
I see a lot of our faces here.
Yeah, I'm trying to share with you the information you sent. So I'm gonna stop sharing here and I will do it for you. Go ahead, continue, sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. So basically it's our 17th year of existing, and all these years concierge auctions became the company that is the biggest in the world and the best also. So I would say we don't really have competitors in the point of, if we will start to compare other companies, we will have higher records, more sales, more successful sales, and also the benefits of working with us are truly obvious because we are the company who doesn't charge anything for marketing. We don't charge the sellers. We don't charge the agents as well, which is amazing because you're doing your hard work, and we would like to provide you the best service possible and also to earn your commission, right? So as you remember, we were talking about it, that as long as you have your listing agreement in place with your seller, your commission is protected. Sellers don't have to pay us absolutely anything. And what you have to do is to kind of, trust our trust our path and the style of our work. So this way we can provide the best service possible. Oz, would you like to join Zoom?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, let me do this.
Okay, I send you the link on the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Let me see. It should take some time asking me to open here. I didn't work on Zoom forever, so.
It's fine. So when we get in Zoom, I think we find we got another 15 minutes. We can maybe you can. I'm gonna give you a host so you can present your PDF. So we can
Okay,
get together.
I'll try my best. And did you receive it, right?
I received the PDF. I have it open, but it doesn't allow me to do it through the this on phone. I don't use too much Google.
I got it. And same with me. And it's weird because I'm the host and it should allow me to share the screen with you. Let me see.
So you see my link from Zoom?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'll wait for you. Oh, no worries. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's my pleasure, of course. Let me see. It just takes some time to connect here.
Okay. All right, so hang off. I guess you can, now you are fine. Now you put your camera. Thank you so much.
Yes, sure.
Recording in progress.
All right. I think we are on. I'm gonna give you access to do the that you can be the hosting. Don't put yourself too much glory. So here is you are the co-host. So now you're good.
Okay, great. So what should I press here in order to share the screen with you?
All right, so you can go to share, right? Share.
Let me see.
If you want, I can pull it up for you and it's easy for you. Okay, you got a feedback because you still have the other Zoom meeting open, the Google meeting. You have to shut the Google Meet. Just
It should be there. Can you see?
hey,
Yes?
yes, we can see it.
Perfect. Yes, I'm trying now. I need to open the screen. Can you see the presentation now?
Yes, I can see the presentation. All
Okay.
right, you can put it, you can open if you like.
Yeah, it's fine. Like for me, I don't really need much of it because I remember everything. But again, it's for you better to see it on the slides because this way you will understand better. Would you
Good.
like to start from the beginning and recording?
Yes, this is what you sent me over, right? To my email?
Yes, so this is exactly what I sent you over. So if you're gonna open, the company name is Concierge Auctions. As I said before already, it's one of the biggest and the largest and the best companies in the world, like an auction house. And we sell luxury residential real estate, no distress, no mortgages, no contingencies, and the process takes only 60 days from start to finish. And what's most important here, that there's absolutely no competition with the agent. And as you can see, under every property that we sell on our website or any marketing materials that we use, you can see here, Bel Air, California. Do you see the image?
Yes, beautiful.
So this is actually the highest sale that we did, $141 million. It was last year.
Repeat that again. How much?
$141 million, the highest sale. And it was like the record, world record. And also you can see here, it says listed by, and it says the company name and the brokerage name, right? Like the brokerage and the agent name, sorry. So what you have to know as an agent, as a broker, your commission is fully protected, your name is fully protected, the name of your brokerage as well. So there's absolutely no competition, and opposite, we are helping you and marketing you so people will hear more about you and your brokerage, which is very important, especially considering now that, you know, the market is super busy with a lot of agents, and the biggest fear is to lose the listing or that some other company will do this. So which we don't do, and we never sold even one listing without the listing agent in any property since the day we started, which is very important to know.
Beautiful. Before you go to that exit of that picture with that, we're gonna talk a little bit about it. Can I see it again? The picture that you have? That one, yeah. So how a company or broker or an agent or a listing agent will contact concierge auction and make things simple like that? How that agent does that agent did business with you before sell 944 Ariola Way?
No, so basically, the agent don't have to do business before that with us. You can be a brand new agent even with a brand new first listing, or you can be an agent even without the listings, and you can use our marketing materials and our company on your listing presentations as well to get the listing, especially expired listing, where our sellers is really upset with previous agents, which sometimes is not their fault, but it happens, right? And the expired listings is they are the one who, they want to sell, they have to sell for any reasons they have, and they truly need to sell it fast. So when even you, agent, or you are coming to a listing presentation and talking about the marketing, they can also say that we have plan B as concierge auctions. We can go towards the auction after 3, 4, 5, 6 months of marketing, or we can do it right away. Day one, we sign with concierge auctions and work together. The most important thing, we don't work with the agent if you don't have a listing agreement. So sign the listing agreement with the seller, and seller have to know that there are absolutely no fees from our side. We don't charge the seller for our services at all. And the only thing that they are obligated to pay is agent's commission. And of course, we prefer to have co-bro commission as well to cover buyer side. Changes the law, everything is different now. But again, we do want them to sign from their side by broker agreement, but from our end, the secret sauce, if you have co-broke, it's always easier to offer to the buyers and to the agents who would like to bring the buyers. So this is seller's obligation to pay you your salary, and also title search, tax, like all these prorated things and the documents in standard sale. So everything is usually standard way. But again, we don't charge the seller absolutely anything, no upfront fees, no marketing fees, nothing at all. And how it works, the agent can call us. For example, we have people everywhere. I will show on the next slide. So we work in 35 countries, 46 United States, and our representatives are all over the globe. Anywhere you need us, any agent can reach out to us and ask for help, which is, very good. And if some people want to work in Palm Beach County, I'm here. We have people Boca Raton, Miami, Naples, Jacksonville, anywhere, plus all other states as well. So if you do have a listing here, you could call me, or if you have a listing in other state, or a friend, a realtor who struggles to sell in different country even, you can call me and I can say, okay, I will connect you to Andrew from New York, or to anybody else from other city or state or country, and they will help this agent. But you from your side also will get a referral from us when the property will be sold. So for example, you found the property in London and your friend cannot sell it. We help to sell, you get in your referral fee, which is amazing. Also good to know. And also, if you want to sell your own listing, you come into us, you say, hey, I have this listing with a client. We were trying everything. We've been on market for this many months or years sometimes, and they need to sell it now. They're motivated. We need your help, right? And from this moment, the process is 60 days from sign to finish. So of course, we're going to have a call with the seller, and we can meet with the seller as well. We can come to you, to your presentation. We can schedule a meeting, anything you need from our side in order to help you. And because, a lot of the times agents don't understand the process deeply. Even me, when I started, I couldn't understand. You need to go through every little detail, and we would like to provide all the answers to the seller, to your client. So you always can call us and say, hey, let's schedule a call, video chat, or a meeting in person to explain the seller how does it work. So we help you in every way possible. We talk to them, we explain how our process works. And if they feel comfortable, we send them the proposal form, which is very like simple 2 pages documents with our predictions on the starting bid range. We cannot say the numbers because we don't know the numbers in the end of the day, but we can predict specific range of amounts that our buyers might start bidding. And I will go through this process with you a bit later. And then we show the dates and we're saying, hey, we can choose online auction or live auction. And I'm going to tell about live auctions. They are incredible. And after that, if they feel comfortable, we send auction agreement and we start in marketing, host brokers open, champagne previews, open houses, and bring as much potential buyers as possible. And let me go over the slide now too. So for the agent, they don't have to shy. They don't have to have experience working with us. They just call, send email, text, and say, hey, we have this listing, we need help, right? So how it's going, as I say, we work mostly from listing price should be 2.5 million and up, preferably. We can go a little bit lower sometimes with 2 million, 2.2, but we prefer to go higher just in point to avoid any fees from the seller because we derive our income from the buyer. So buyer's premium is 12% or minimum fee is 200,000. So in case of the listing will be lower than 2 million and the fee in the end of the day from the buyer will be less than 200,000, the seller will have to cover this little part, 20, 30, 50, 60,000, we don't know. So we try not to do this. We don't want the seller to pay us anything. But in case if the seller is truly motivated and they have to sell and they know the outcome, we can do this too. But again, the average sale price is 5 million, 6 million. And as I already before, 6 times for highest property auction sale price. We broke a bunch of records. And also what we do, we build homes for people in need, which is amazing. We have our program called Key for Key. So our company loves to build and give homes. And it's not about even sponsoring, but a lot of our members are flying to the location and do it personally with their bare hands, which is incredible, you know. And I'm really proud of it because the company is truly have kind heart. And again, we cover 85% of residential properties auctions globally. And our closing rate is 97%. And as you see here, I don't know if you see my cursor here, anywhere in Sotheby's, right?
I see
So
it.
why anywhere in Sotheby's? Anywhere Real Estate is the largest brokerage in the world. They own Barbara Corcoran, Coldwell Banker, and on and on. And a couple years ago, they acquired 40% of our company. And also another 40% are owned by Sotheby's Auction House. So if you know, Sotheby's Auction House is the largest auction house and the oldest in the world. It was established before United States in 1744. And they never had real estate realm in their portfolio. They sell diamonds, luxury cars, arts, wine, absolutely everything, but never real estate. So concierge auctions became their real estate line. So now they have this option to offer. And because of that, we have a possibility, first of all, to extend our database. Plus, we have live auctions besides online. So sometimes people want to sell it via live auction, which the closest one will be in December in New York. The next one will be in Arizona during the Arizona Car Week. And we are actually looking for the properties with extensive car garages for car collectors. And the next one will be in February in Dubai with properties from all over the world, any type of properties, penthouse, land, house, rancho, anything. So what I want to say that the company, because of Anywhere and Sotheby's Auction House, became even more global. And our database, as you see, 850,000 people, almost 1 million. And it becomes even more wide because of this collaboration, which is fantastic. No one else can say about this, right? It's just an example of what we sold. If you know Tiffany penthouse on top on Worth Avenue. I'm sure you've heard about this sale. So also we helped the agent, John, to sell this property. It was a little bit stuck on market.
Please stay in that picture again.
Yeah.
Tell us all the experience about 259 Worth Avenue. Tell us more about that because most of our client coming from Palm Beach, 33480, And they need to. They may know, of course, pretty sure that they know about concierge auction. But how was the process? If with this property when they listed, if you had the detail when how long does it take, and how much was the asking price from the seller, and how much auction concierge auction had the chance to sell it. Will you please tell us a little history about this one?
Well, I can, but at the same point, I would prefer my partner, Katie Lawless, also contact you, or I can take information from her because it was her deal. And you actually maybe met her at the event. She was doing the education. She is wonderful. And basically what's going on with this Tiffany property and any other property, yes. What's happening is usually it's stuck on the market for some specific reason. It's actually the only penthouse there on Worth Avenue like this. And it just didn't have enough offers and it didn't have enough, I would say, motion there. So they tried to sell, they invested a lot of money, they did fantastic, massive renovation. And again, it didn't meet the criteria, like there were no buyers who could afford it because as we know, buyers pool is limited in the luxury field or ultra luxury, right? So in our point, that's what we provided. In this case, in 80 other cases, it's bigger buyers pool who can afford to buy it with cash. Every sale is with cash. The same about this Tiffany penthouse, right? So in general, I'm not sure about the specific amount of bidders and the listing price, but again, the market is open, the information is out there. So what usually happens in general, the property can stack on market for several reasons. And one of them is maybe it overpriced. And I think you agree with this. And it's not even agents' fault. Sometimes agents, they do their really best job and maybe it was appraised or maybe it was not, but it was comps may been, provided to the seller, but they like, no, let's try a little bit higher price or the market is wonderful. But for some reason it just stuck and didn't get the offer, or it was the offer, but it wasn't the one that seller wanted, declined. And then the property stayed 3 months, 6 months, and a bit longer. And the market is also changing. So maybe the price was right a year ago or two, and now it's wrong. So at this point, we're trying to help them and to bring this buyers pool who can afford it. And from buyer side, they can name the price. And I will tell you about the process a bit later, how it goes, because in general, the sellers, they can even cancel in the middle of the way if they don't feel comfortable with the buyers that we provided. But again, it's really rare, happens. It does, but rarely. And in order to avoid this, we try to provide all the information in advance so sellers will be aware about the process, right? Let me see. Do you see the image or no? I don't think that I see the picture. Do you see the picture? Okay. I don't know why I cannot scroll it. Okay, here we go. So in general, you can go to our website and to see absolutely every property that we ever sold. And the address is there. You just go on Zillow or you go on MLS in your case and check the history. You can see how long it was on market. What was the list price? Did the list price change up and down? And then at the end of the day, you can see our sale price. And again, the most important thing that you have to know that we provide at least 3 to 5 bidders or more.
Quick question.
So, yes.
I'm sorry, Georgia. Why a client like this will contact concierge auction when they have thousands of top agents in the area, especially in Worth Avenue,
Yes.
Commercial and residential. What is the core that a client like this will say, you know what, I'm going to list it with concierge auction? That was the Asian idea, John C, that contact you guys?
Yes. So sometimes it's agents' ideas, sometimes it's sellers' ideas. It depends. So
Okay.
Imagine if the property been on market for a year or two or more, and seller don't need it anymore. There is a point of life that they just don't need it. Maybe it was their third home or fourth home, investment properties, or they just want to take money, invest in somewhere else, or their life situation changed. divorce or any other reasons. And they need to pay taxes, they need to pay care of costs and everything else. And it just doesn't sell. Even with the best agents, it's just stuck for whatever reason it is. With the best agents who do their marketing, but they just couldn't find the specific buyer. In our case, our buyer's pool is much larger than any other agent in the world, with database, which is huge. And our database is, I would say, the most valuable thing that we have, because besides extensive marketing, worldwide, press, social media, and everything else, the database is huge, and no one else has this kind of database with wealthy people or with the top agents all over the world who wants constantly to receive our updates, who are looking to buy the property through our platform, who were already buying it, before. So that's what we can provide to the seller, our database that will, bring few fully registered, vetted cash buyers, because in order to place a bid, every buyer has to register on our website, provide liquid funds, the proof of liquid funds, also put $100,000 deposit, and sign a document which protects the seller and is saying the property will be sold as is, where is. So it's no contingencies. So all the buyers are truly vetted and qualified. And also, besides this pool of buyers, we provide this certainty. So we know that the sale will take place on this specific date. And if the seller don't want to wait for the offer that will come tomorrow or in 6 months or in a year, this way they know, okay, we want to sell it before Christmas or before New Year for tax purposes, or emergency, I need to take this money and invest somewhere else. I need it by March. And we can say, yes, we can do this for you. So this is from our side. We provide cash buyers and specific terms and date, and the seller can name the day when he wants to sell this property. So he's in more control. And the agent still working with us. We need you as an expert of local market, and we work together with you. We host an open houses, we do meetings together. You are aware about everything what's going on. So we have, 2-3 times a week, calls, meetings, texts. So we work as a partners, and you are our very precious source of local agents and local buyers who maybe they were interested in this property, but they just didn't put their offer, or something was, they're like, okay, maybe we buy it, we'll think about it, it's still on market, I will, see. But then when we come working together and the property is on our auction platform with you, with your help and MLS, we are marketing it as an auction, luxury auction, right? And local markets start to be like awakened. They're like, oh, this is interesting. This property, I really liked it. I was thinking to buy it, or maybe I was thinking to place the offer, but something was holding, but now it's going to be sold on December 5th. That's it. We're not going to have any choice to buy it. I want to buy it. Or even the neighbors who wanted to buy it, they didn't, but with the auction, they go and register to place the bid and to compete. So this way, we need you as local experts and the agents, the best agents in the world. And we work, believe me, with all the top brokerages and the top agents, with celebrity houses, with absolutely everyone. But in this case, as I said, they need an agent, but sometimes it's just not enough. It happens. It's not for every property. It's not for every seller,
Right.
but it happens.
Let's say that I or any of my agent has like hotel condominium in the Miami Sunny Isle. Is that something that concierge auction can sponsor us and go to the open house, or only have to be single family home and commercial buildings?
It can be penthouse, it can be condo, it can be island, land, barn, absolutely everything in luxury field, as long as it's not distressed. So if it fits to our luxury standards, and if you go on website, you can see the properties are beautiful, unique, and condo in Miami, it's something unique for someone from other state or from Canada, like, oh my God, this is very desirable most of the time. But there are a lot of condos. And if you want to be different and stand out from the whole mass of condos in Miami, with concierge, it's possible. And also recently, we sold the condo. It was a few months ago with Courtney Pulitzer. I'm sure you know her, the agent. She, is very successful. And it was 2 condos. They just stuck. New development, beautiful condos. We did auction for one of them. In about 2 months, she sold second one because this building just got more interest because of the auction that happened there. And, she sold another one and she sold another one there. So it just truly make this property be different.
Go ahead, sorry.
Yes. I'm trying to see. I don't understand why I cannot scroll the screen now. It just disappeared. Do you see the screen? Let me see. Give me a second, Oz. I'm trying to understand why he's...
Take your time.
Yeah, I don't know why I just stopped sharing. Okay, I'm gonna stop share the screen and try to do it from the beginning, okay?
Super, thank you.
Okay, better.
Yes.
Perfect. Let me make it bigger, like
Okay.
this.
There you go.
Maybe nicer, right? I love it.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm not gonna go through all the slides for you, but again, a lot of agents or sellers, they are afraid of the word auction because why would it be auction? It's not foreclosure or anything else. But we want them to understand why auction is for luxury, right?
That's what attracted me. That's why we had this meeting because I thought also that this company is for sellers who has a property and they cannot afford it anymore, or but this is not the
Exactly. It's not the case. It's opposite, actually. It's for people who can afford it. Our clients, they collect on the properties, they invest in them, they buy their 5th home, they want to have an island in Key West, they want to have a penthouse in New York, so they can afford it. It's actually absolutely opposite. And again, we said the world's finest art, classic cars and yachts, antiques are sold at auction. So to luxury real estate, which is most important. And as you were asking, why would the seller go towards the auction? They have control, predictability, and liquidity, just what I was saying to you. So they're in control of timing. They know that we will provide them certain bidders in this bid range. They know the auction date, so they can predict it, which is really important. And liquidity. We know how many buyers will bring. We know that it's as a sale, contingency-free closing. It's very important, right? For some people, it's important. They don't have time to wait. They don't want to wait. They want to sell it today, right? And again, limited liquidity. We were talking about this already. Limited pool of buyers, especially for ultra luxury. If nowadays, with change of everything in the world, $1 million house, it's not anymore so luxurious before, but people buy it. They do mortgages, 1 million, 5 million. But if it's something 50, 80 million, $100 million, it's more complicated, right? To find the buyer. So, this is actually the island we sold also with Kitty. It's beautiful in Bahamas. You can go through all the website. We have all the sold properties there. You can even go through state, and I can send you the email with some data specifically for Florida. And also, I think we should have some auction going on soon in Miami with the condo. I'm not sure about it. They were working on this process, so maybe you will see the example of the auction in Miami area as well. And again, March. Yeah.
All right, if you don't mind, let me see if I can have the host, so I can ask the question through you, and you tell me yes or no.
Yeah.
All right, let me be the host over here. 1 second, let me see. Okay, how can I be the host? There you go. Okay, I think I am the host now. Yes, I guess I can. So
You're
now,
better with Zoom than with Google Meet, right?
huh?
You're better with Zoom than I'm with Google Meet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can you please stop sharing for a second?
Definitely.
Thank you. Perfect. Thank you so much. So let me see if I can do this exercise so we can definitely work this out together.
Yes.
For example, if I have this location for sale, okay, in this subject here,
Mhm.
can I present this to auction to your company? Can I present it to your company for sale it or not?
Of course, why not? Can I
Okay.
see how it looks inside? And it's like it's a unit, the condo, right?
This is for, this is for demolish, of course, and do, and build a proposal of the building like the one that I will
Mm-hmm.
show you. So this is the location of the building on, behind here.
I see. Behind it's intercoastal.
Right. So this is one of the idea that I have from, close to Brickell, River
Yeah.
Walk.
Key
This
Biscayne.
is one of the idea that I have. The other idea, okay, so this is the comparables
Mhm.
around. The other idea is this one. It's the same. So we have, let's say that we have, okay, let's see if I can pull it out for you over here. It's called here, South Beach.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of this spot here. Big
Yes.
spot. So this is something that we propose, or you should ask your.
So about the spot in South Beach, definitely yes. We did sell something similar, especially it's like waterfront lots.
Right.
It's amazing, and the beach is just the best choice possible. So for this, yes. For the other, if it has to be demolished, I have to ask my company, and it may be something we can do, but again, we are marketing as a luxury. So in this case, demolishes is not kind of luxury field, but again, they can build something very unique if it's
And I remember, okay, yeah, in case of the island that you sold in Bahama for 18 million, it was just an island. Okay, but I think this is not a project from auction, concert auction, because I remember when I spoke with you and the other colleague over there in Miami Beach, that you mentioned that a pre-construction or plan is that is not I don't think
Yes, it's not something that we often do, but again, there can be exceptions. And in general, you have the listing. You can say, hey, Kate, this is the address, this is the project. I can send it to my leadership. They review it and they say, yeah, it's something we can try or not. So if yes, perfect, we can start talking to the seller. If not, then we don't much bother you or him or her, right? With South Beach, all the houses, penthouses, land there is something that is very desirable. And of course, it will be it will attract more attention for sure. Again, the location for another property that has to be demolished is amazing too. It's center of Miami, like close to absolutely everything. So it can also be an option, but I need their confirmation. And also, if we do something, um, if we do some exceptions and we talk to marketing team and they're like, hey, yes, we can try to, think about the specific marketing and find the specific buyers who would like to buy, invest, and, try to do something with this. We also need to truly understand if we are ready to work with this, we would like the seller to be truly motivated and serious,
Okay.
from the very beginning. We don't want it to be, canceled or yeah, I'll try this or just use the marketing. So we truly want to be honest from the beginning, from both sides. Okay, I see your card.
Okay, yes. So yeah, it's one of my older car. But yeah, it's this is Palm Beach in the back, by the way. I did this on the Palm Beach. It was a photographer very well known in the Jupiter area.
Oh,
But
no.
let's so yeah, I like the idea. I had the privilege to speak with you when we met, and I think that we can. I like the idea to you and I met the clients directly,
Yes. Yeah.
so and explain that. But yeah, again, I thought that would be you give me an idea when you show me the island. I said, well, let me, because I have all this, especially, for example, this is a great idea. Also for the owner of concierge auction, I have 8 penthouses stocked in AKA building in Brickell.
Mhm.
We can also present it to them and sell it to all together as a
Mhm.
package.
Okay,
But
okay.
I have to send it to you, and maybe you you tell me if you agree or not. But this is are the penthouses. Those are 8 penthouses
Yeah,
in the Brickell,
yes.
and there are no finish. There are no finish. I don't
Okay,
know if this is something that your company can do. That's why I'm asking. I know you have your expertise, and especially in the high-end luxury, because all the things that I see in concierge auction are extremely luxury. That's why I love it.
exactly. I'm glad that you understand this. Like, we truly want to, but look, this has big potential. For example, penthouse, the views,
Mhm.
everybody loves penthouses, right? It's one of something that people truly want. So as I understand, this is your listing and you are selling it as a package?
Okay, that's a good question. Those are off market. I have to. You mentioned from the beginning that it has to be a listing agreement. I like that. So I
Yes.
I
This is the
have
way for you to protect you. This is your income.
absolutely, absolutely, yeah. So that's a good point. I all what I show you right now. Um, One is a listing, and this one is off market, presented by me, by my client. But I have to get an agreement in order to sponsor, to give it to you.
Definitely, yes. Like, it's for your protection. And sometimes seller, they like, why would we work with the agent if we have you? But we are not a brokerage, you know? And we might be local experts in some point. Like, I live in Palm Beach County, we have people in Miami. But again, you as an agent are truly valuable source of connection, information, agents, which is really important. We do not have access to MLS. You do. And we need MLS in order to advertise. And of course, the property that you will work with, it has to be on market. We don't sell off market or pocket deals. It has to be widely exposed as much as possible. So it has to be on MLS with you, and we move towards, and marketing. And also, for example, if we're going to jump into the process and timeline, if you would like, I can go on the slide, or you can even open your PDF file and I can tell you where to go. So I can explain to you how does it work in order of MLS and you as an agent, like why is it so important? So if you open the file, I'll go through it. Because the PDF I sent you is pretty big and beautiful, but
Oh,
we want to have
the PDF concert auction, you mean?
yeah, you can open PDF. So I just would like to explain to you why we need you to have listing agreement and why we need the property being on market. This is very important.
I see. Okay. So you mean this one, concert auction?
Yes, perfect, perfect.
Okay,
Skip.
perfect.
So if you're gonna go down all the way, I'm gonna tell you when to stop. This is just an example of properties and information that we were talking with you about. Days on market are the enemy. Like, as long as stay on market, as worse it is. Here you can see the example also. It was 1 year on market or 4 years on market, and we sell it with 60 days. And again, on the second slide after this, you will see that it's just an example of why would the seller come to us? Because in the traditional sale, for example, it will stay on market and they will pay monthly care of costs, which will be, for example, 1.6, because the property will be 40 months on market. And with us, it's going to be only 2 months. And in the end of the day, they sell it, for example, for 8. With us, they will have more money in the pocket in the end of the day, right? And if you're going to scroll a bit more down, 60 days from start to finish, you can go a little bit lower, 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 lower. Just scroll. It's examples, how many prospect, how many buyers we bring, global marketing. You can go through it and show it also to your client as well. And again, just example of nice, beautiful islands, properties that we're working with. And we have different, as I said. And again, look, you can a bit stop out there, go up. Over here, perfect. So you see, new buyers prospects, it's what we bring. And then proprietary contacts from our private client group, but you can see local exposure. Buyers in your market who have not made an offer prior, as there were no urgency, as I said to you before. They were thinking about it, but that's it. But when the date is on the market that, hey, this will be sold December 1st, this is the urgency. So this local exposure come from you. And if you're going to scroll more down, we will see the slides with the timeline. It's just showing like how many counties we work with and states and beautiful properties. You can go more down. This is saying that we host in VIP brokers preview, which beautiful, delicious champagne.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's
yes,
great.
so, for example, our pre-open strategy,
Uh-huh.
the listing agent will host open houses to engage market participants. We will host it with you. First, we have champagne preview to, attract like it's like your broker's open event. And after opening, what is most important here? So after auction opening, listing sites are continuously updated with the current high bid. So how does it work? We sign the auction agreement, right? Scroll down a little bit more. More. And I was talking about bidder qualification, that they're all highly vetted. You can go, okay, here we go. This is important. The auction timeline. As I said, underwriting process goes before the auction agreement signed. So first we sign auction agreement, and also our team has to check if the property is truly goes with our standards. We have to check mortgages, title. We need pre-inspection. We need to know about the sellers, everything. So we need to pass this underwriting process, and my company is a bit picky about it. So, they can decline if something's wrong. Then 2 weeks of preparation. Our marketing team thinks about the specific strategies for this property, for the building, for the penthouse, for the island. It's different marketing strategies, right? And we launch in about day 14. And this phase goes for about, I would say 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. So it's global launch and early bidder aggregation. After this, we have pre-auction call, but let's stay on this. So for example, from day 14 till day 35, it's not exact timeline. It can be a bit less, a bit more, depends on the, time of the year, what auctions do we have and everything. But again, our company thinks the best for the property. What does it mean, early bidder aggregation? So before the auction will be actually open, we have time when people can come to open houses, come on private showings, and if they like the property, they can place their early bids, early starting bids. So in the end of the day, the buyer have to pay 12% buyer's premium, right? On top of the sale. But if they don't want to pay this full 12% buyer's premium, they can place their bid and register prior the auction will be open, and place their starting bid as high as possible, because if they will do this, they will have 50% off discount. And after this, we have, for example, 5 buyers within a range, and the highest starting bid will set the floor to start the auction. And after that, the price will drop on MLS to the highest starting bid. For example, the property was listed for 10 million and the highest starting bid was 6.8. After, people can continue compete and bid, but on MLS, the price will be 6.8, and the local market will explode and say like, oh my God, I would like to bring the buyer, I would like to register. So this is how it works with you as an agent. I
Okay.
hope this was informative, and
Yes.
if any
It
more
was
questions,
very
you can always.
informative. By the way, it was pleasure to talk to you again, and
Likewise.
see if we can talk after this conversation. Thank you so much. Stay on the line for a second, please.